Okay, so now I will open the front-end web application. Only the Neighbourly front-end project. And let's see the instructions for the project. Okay, so we have requirements. In requirements, for example, I think this is the file that is provided by the repository, but we don't use Azure functions in this Flask web application, so I can delete this one. Actually, it doesn't matter because it's like that repository is already provided a VM file, which I suppose has all the dependencies that we need, which is weird because we usually don't provide like a VNV folder with binary libraries in repositories, but I don't know why they did that. Okay, we have static with our CSS files, our templates, init. Let's see, doesn't have anything. App.py. So in here we have some stuff that we don't use, like a blueprint, JSONify, OS. Yes, we also don't use this endpoint for anything, so I don't know why this is here. We also don't use this endpoint for anything, so basically we just use this endpoint, which is our home page, and then this one to add advertisements, edit advertisement, delete advertisement, view one single advertisement, create advertisement, update advertisement, delete advertisement. Oh, sorry, I don't think it's advertisement, I think it's post. Whatever. Okay. And then in the main, yes, we have this. Okay, so I think in here we just need to. Also, we don't use this for anything. This is Flask REST Plus, which we don't even have in our dependencies. So we can leave it there, but if you want to delete, you can also delete. And then the app URL, let's replace with our Neighbourly function that we were using before, which I don't remember. Let me see if I can find it. Function app. Okay, let's just go to our and we just get this one, and the replace. Let me just Neighbourly Jammer Sync app .azure.net /API. So I think doing that we should be fine. And then when we go to settings, oops, oh no, in app, we can get settings .server host API URL settings oh, let me see, server host, server port, Flask debug, true. Okay. So because we already have VM, I suppose we could use this VM, but let's see if it works. Clear. I think we can use in the debug to customize running debug. Just do one thing. Again. I am in my, oops, someone sent me a message. I'll just do this source, the name of my environment. Python and okay, then we see we have VM, it is activated, and then I suppose we can just do Python app.py. We have an error in line 3 in app.py. Line 3, what is it? But we actually have it. It's weird because it shows me, I can see Flask inside, but anyways, I will just do this to install the requirements. And then it will install the dependencies described in the requirements. Let's see if it works now. Okay, now we have another error. It's saying from feed hen. We don't have feed hen. It's feed gen. Probably it's because we don't have a feed gen in here, as you can see. But I suppose when we go to the app, like we have this feed generator. We don't use this for anything. But anyways, I think if we go to the web and the pip install feedgen, let's see if Python has this library. Then let's suppose we can install this. And then let's see if we can. Okay, now this is an interesting error. It's saying workzug.contribute.atom import atom feed module not found workzug contribute. Actually, I had an issue with this module, and the workaround that I found out that atom feed is a deprecated method from, like, this contribute.atom is deprecated. So the workaround that I found to do this, let's see, is to add workzug less than 1.0, because we only have this available in workzug that is like we don't have this after version 1.0. so I changed my requirements. I changed it to something like this. Oh no, what did I? Workzug, it's not in here, but we can do. Oh, sorry. I think if we do this, we should be fine in the requirements. Like, instead of being, we specifying that it should be exactly 1.0.1, but we don't have workzug contribute.atom, so we just replace it for workzug less. Let's see if I would do it again. Pip install requirements. And then it says it's successfully installed workzug 0.16.1. So let's see if it works now. Okay, it seems it's working. Now we can go to our local host, and we can see our ads, the ads that we created. Like, you can go to your database extension and check that all the data is similar to the one that you have in your database. So I think we had 5 entries, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then after that we have the posts. And yeah, there are some invalid images in here, but probably because in our database those images don't exist, like they are invalid links. And let me check. Yeah, probably if we go to this link, it doesn't exist. So yeah, just change this for another link and you should be fine. So let's test it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 endpoints to test. So first, let's see if we can delete one advertisement. So let's try to delete this one, air conditioner postman. we don't have that anymore. Now let's try to click in one advertisement and see if we can see one advertisement individually. Now let's see if we can get all of the advertisements. We already did that. We can see that our page shows all of the advertisements. Get post ID. I don't think we have this one implemented. I don't think we don't have one endpoint for that. So we can see our posts, it's working. Let's see if we can change one advertisement. So if we update trailer for, I don't know, house, I'm going to post. Okay, the next one. Yeah, this one, the last one you see didn't work. We still have a trailer. So let's see what might be going wrong. Let's go to our, we were in update. We are updating an advertisement. So let's see what is going wrong. Edit. Delete, view, add new. Wait. You just need to look for this edit. So it's this one. I remember I had to change this in my own. I think I just deleted this. We don't need render. No. I think that's right. And response when you plate add. No, I don't think that's it. Let's see to the template. Templates, edit. We have title, city, description, email, image URL, and price. And in here you just get settings of URL, get advertisement ID, add. Let me open another instance of VS Code. Something's not right. The unit of work update ID. Okay. Yes, I think I changed this one. Add new. Yeah, and add update. Yes, I had a problem with this, so I had to delete this JSON equal, and they just provided this JSON.dumps, and also in here. For more information, I think you can look for requests.posts, and you can see the parameters that it uses. So I don't know, let me check. Requests.posts, Python requests post. Yeah, then you would see like how you would provide the but I think what is happening here, JSON.dumps, JSON.dumps. I think what happens in here is because when we do this request by using like this way, it won't use a JSON file. I think it's going to use something else, like for example a text or HTML, XML. So yeah, just take that off, and you should be fine. So take this JSON, because not necessarily is a JSON, and try coming. So let's see if it works now. Let's try to update it again. Okay, now it works. Okay, the other one that we need to test is the last one, to create an advertisement. So let's try. Okay, then we have an try. So it seems to be working fine. So we can go to our Azure portal and create a web app service and deploy our code. Yeah, to check your Python version, like if you don't know, you can just do Python version, and then you can see you're using Python 3.8. Yes, please give me a full one. Deployment preview. And create. Okay. So let me close this. Let's see if it's done. Okay, seems to be done. Oops, someone. Okay, I think we can check our app service and don't know if we can. Application settings. Yes, I don't think we need any application settings. Yeah. So I think we can just deploy and choose that our code is inside the Neighbourly front-end. So we can just choose that folder and choose our web app that we created and see if it works. How's the project workspace? Yes. Let's check the output tab in the terminal. Oh, sorry. Probably we are going to have an error. I'm going to show you why. Let's just okay, it seems the deployment is completed. Yes, we have an error, and I know why, but I don't know if the deployment is completed yet, so I'm not sure if let me see. I think I can go to deployment slots. What? No, deployment center. So we can see logs of our deployments here. So it says success active. So probably it's already deployed. The time was 5:40, so 2 minutes ago. But it's not working, and it probably it is because you see our requirements. We don't have the feed gen because we installed this later on because we are having an error. So I will just go back to the terminal, and I will use that command that I told you previously, which is the pip freeze command, which I always forget. Freeze requirements. So pip freeze requirements, and then let's check our requirements.txt. Now we have a feed gen, I don't know. Yes, and we don't need this. Flask. Yeah, I think now I have everything. We have everything we need. So, but let's suppose you didn't know like why you were having an error in your app. I think you can go to logs. I hope it's possible to see the logs. XP modules, show logs. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I think anyway. I think you can go to log stream. Yeah, like it was before. Yeah, you can see here module not found, no module named feedgen. So now that we have this in requirements, let's just redeploy. Make sure we saved everything. And redeploy. Okay, it seems it's completed. Let's browse the website. Okay, we see you have an error. Or just wait a little bit more, maybe. It's not done yet. That's true. Okay, seems it's working now. Okay, yeah, let's try to delete this one. Okay, it seems to be working fine. Now, yeah, I think we are done with this part, so we can go to the next phase, which is the CI/CD deployment. Okay, this part, I struggle a bit with this also, but let's see if we can do this. So this one we do for our functions. So we are done with this, so we can close. I will close this folder. And let's go to our what is the one? Front end, Neighbourly study Germans, Neighbourly API. Okay. I will just press play here so .vn gets activated just for this. But I think we don't need that because we are not going to do anything more related to Python, only related to Docker and Kubernetes. So if we want to open this in our terminal, oops. So if we want to go to Neighbourly function, oh no, sorry, it's the Neighbourly API. Okay, so we follow those steps that we have in the course. So we do func init docker only to create our Docker file. So docker ignore already exists. It was given to us. Okay, just one more thing that I forgot to say is that in this repository, because we had that problem with the .venv file, the venv files that were provided to us, you can just delete this, and just use the requirements and install the FeatureJane later on. Just to maybe it's helpful. So okay, so now we can see we have a Docker file in here. Oops. Okay, now we need to create an image from this Docker file, and to do this, we can use this command. So, oh sorry, let's go to our, let's create a registry for our Docker stuff. Home registry app. Oh, container registries. And the resource group registry name. I will put oops, give out Neighbourly. Okay. Standard basic. Review and create. Create. And performance purchase web. Okay, so I will just do this. Oops. I will put the name of my registry in here, which I believe is this one. And then I will put, I will need to register, log in into this registry using Docker. I have Docker installed. You can see in here, it's running. Docker desktop is running. Let's see. And then I think it's going to ask me a username and password. Oh no, I don't know. But if it does, I think I should be able to get this from here. Yes. So we just enable this, and then a username is going to be generated for us, and a password. Let's see if it works. I'll try again. Try to use this one instead. It's not working. Let me see if I need to log in another thing. I think I need to do this. Azure login to the registry first, but I need the registry server. Okay. Registry server is going to be Azure Azure.ui, this one, the login server. And then I do okay, it seems I am logged in. I'll try the other one again. Docker login registry. So my username is this one. Try to use this one instead. Service unavailable. I'll try again. Okay, now it works. I think it's because I need to use the Azure cr.io in the end, and I was using only the name instead of using the login server. Okay, now it works. So let's keep going. We need a tag name. So usually we use the server name / the name of the repository and a version. So let's see how we can name it. Tag. Oops. Registry. I will just do this, and then Okay, we have a variable called tag. Now we do docker build to build an image from the Docker file, which will have a tag named this. Okay, and then we put this dot in the end because we want to do it in the directory that we are. So we are inside Neighbourly API, and inside this folder we have our Docker file. It's in our root folder, the Neighbourly API. So we do this, so because of that. Okay, then it's going to build an image. And then in the end, we can see that it worked by listing our images using Docker images. And you can see we have an image called Neighbourly Jammers, Azure CR.ai, Neighbourly API with this version. Okay, and then now let's push this image to the container registry. So everybody, if you want to share it with anyone else, this person can download that image. So we already logged in. Then we just do docker push, and docker push. Okay, let's do it. Docker push, and then this and v1. Let's see if it works. So it's pushing. If you wanted to test locally, you could do docker run this. We can try this, like before pushing to the registry, so you make sure you don't have any error going on. You can try to open it. Oh, no. Okay, so then you can see that we have create advertisement, delete advertisement 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, all of the 7. And where is it? It is in port 8080, so I think we can go to localhost 8080, and then you can see we have a function app there. That's all I can do. I don't know much about that, so it seems it's done. Let's see in our registry our repositories, and then you can see you have Neighbourly API, which we just uploaded. You see the time 6:06, so 1 minute ago. So it is in there, and yeah. So yeah, that's all we need so far. So now, yeah, now let's go to Kubernetes. Now we need to create a Kubernetes cluster. So AKS. Resource group. Let me change it because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I didn't check the other stuff, but I hope it's right. I hope it works. Yeah. Oh, we could choose our containing here. Integration. Okay, it's not fine. Let me see if I need to change something else. Node pools, enable virtual nodes, authentication. Yeah, I don't remember which one was used in the videos. Service principal, system assigned manager identity. I don't remember. What is it? Yeah, I think we are fine. I think I can do this. But return module. Yeah, let's create. Yeah, and then after doing this, if you don't have kubectl installed, then you need to install it depending on your operational system. Yeah, you can check you have it by just using this, and then you see that you have it installed after installing it. So I'll just do this to call this command later on. Oh no, to call this command later on. Oh no. Okay, and then I will call Azure AKS get credentials, the name of my AKS cluster, and the resource group. So we do this because we need to update our .kubeconfig file with our any necessary settings that we have. I don't know if this is done already. Let's see. Okay, it seems to be fine. Now let's see if we can get our nodes. Okay, it seems to be working fine. Okay, now let's deploy what is in our registry, like the repository that we have in our registry to Kubernetes. So before doing this, we need to install Keda. I cannot explain very well why this Keda is used for, but as I understand, it's for scaling, which I cannot explain it very well. And then in the end we need to do this. So usually it does not work for me at the first time, but oops, let's see if it works. Computer registry AKS cluster. Let's see the code. one. Okay, then let's try to see if it works. Just give me a second, okay? I'll be back. Okay, I am back. So it seems it's working. Let's test. Let's copy this one. Let's see if it works. Okay, it seems to be working fine. So it's deployed now to Kubernetes. I think there is another thing that the course asks us to do. Let me see. What is it? It's this thing here. kubectl config get contexts. Okay, I cannot explain very well, like, why this is used for. So, and then, yeah, I think that's all. So, but also, if you have, like, if when I was creating a AKS cluster, I associated my registry with the AKS cluster. But if you don't, if you forget to do this, you probably might get an error. And then you can use this command, AKS check Azure Container Registry, name of the AKS cluster, resource group, and the registry server. And yes, you, oops, where is it? In context, yeah, and you can see succeeded, and but if you have something failed, like if you have if you have this one failing in the beginning, like if you were not successful in doing this, you can do this command to check if your AKS cluster is linked to that container registry correctly. If it doesn't, you check with this command. If you have something failed, you will have to update your AKS cluster and attach your AKS cluster to your registry with this command. And then you should be fine, because I saw some people having problems with this. Okay, but it's working fine. So I think we finished. Yeah, kubectl get nodes, kubectl get contexts. Okay. Deploy a client app. Okay, then we can go to the next one, which is the event hubs and logic app. So I think we can take another break here